Hey guys, welcome back to my video, or to a video. I don't know how I kind of want to change up my intro. Anyway, this is more of a test thing. I know I've messed around with my actual camera before, but this is going to be a little different because I have it on a tripod and my cat keeps playing with it. So if it starts shaking, that is why. The audio, I think the audio is that great on it, but it's just something I kind of want to play around with the idea of. So if you guys have any tips, like if you think the audio needs to be louder, do you think it needs to be quieter, do you think, I would like to get a mic in the future, but right now it's not possible. I know I kind of did a test anyway with like the drawing aspect or the painting aspect, and it's just not that loud. But today's video is going to be more of a like relaxing video of like coloring, but a little bit of a yap sesh because a few things have happened recently, and I just wanted to kind of yap. And a lot of people fall asleep to yapping. Some people do, some people listen, some people gets annoyed and moves on, but everybody has their things. But my goal is to color this, and I'm not the best at coloring. I want to point, my cat's attacking my hand. I'm not the best at coloring, so just bear with me. And plus this is gonna be a little hard because I'm looking at the camera and also like looking at the thing through the camera, and I'm also like looking at it from the side, so it's gonna be a little weird. But my goal is to paint these like as their shiny version and stuff. So let's just see how this goes. So we're going to be using these. I got these at Walmart a few years ago on the website, not the actual store. They're actually really good, and they have a brush side and then the regular like what is it, sharp points, I can't remember what you call it, but it's nice. The packaging's a little goofed. I also have a lot of these colored pages that I got a few years ago from Walmart too, but I had never really colored them, or I started and never finished. So if you guys like the concept of this video, let me know and I can do another one and stuff. Oh my gosh, say hey, here's Rayla. It says I want attention all of a sudden, even though I've been quiet the whole day, and all of a sudden now I want attention. And like always, I always have something running in the background, so my dishwasher is running at the moment. I wasn't planning on making an ASMR video today because I've been feeling not myself. Nothing really wrong, it's just being a woman, if you get my drift. It kind of sucks. And I've also had really bad allergies the last few days. So, but anyway, let's get started. I thought I was gonna do the shiny version, and I like Pokemon, but I've kind of drifted out of it again. I normally get fixated on it and then leave again, but I don't remember him having a shiny. If he does, it's like very similar to his regular thing. And honestly, you know what? Get it, I guess, But let's start with this. We'll start with Eevee. Actually, no, let's start with my boy Flareon, since Flareon's my favorite, and then we'll go Glaceon because these two are my favorite. Anyway, let me get some colors. Probably gonna have to edit that out. So my camera says it's dying, which I think is funny because they said it was fully charged. Anyway, we'll start off with the black. And again, I'm not great at coloring, so we'll pray and hope that this doesn't end badly. Oops, I already fucked up. Okay, let's not use that side, let's use this side. This is gonna be difficult, isn't it? Oh man, I should have just done colored pencils. Ooh. Yeah, next video is gonna be colored pencils. Anyway, I know I was talking about there's a few things that's been happening recently and stuff, and I want to talk about. So the most exciting news is that I have got a new job. I started May 26th, so that's exciting. What do I fucked up again? Ooh, that's a little bit nightmare feel. Oh my gosh, my cat is being a little crazy right now. But anyway, I'm starting this new job on the 26th of May. I'm gonna be making a lot more and getting benefits because how much I love my current job. I mean, other than the fact my boss is a douchebag. My job doesn't give me benefits even though I work full-time around, because they count it as a seasonal work even though I work full-time hours and I work all year round. So it's a little upsetting. So I've been there for almost 2 years, but I got the experience and stuff that I needed to pursue an IT career. So I'm going to be moving up, I guess, the ladder at my other position because it's more, I don't want to say corporate. It's not really a corporate, it's more a state job. And I still haven't got like the like employee stuff yet, so I don't know what I can and cannot say about the job yet. But it is a state job with good benefits. Oh my gosh, my cat. And I'm excited to start, but I am nervous. Like every job, you know, you're gonna be nervous. But I am excited. And it's gonna be very, very different from my current job for a lot of reasons. I mean, main reason it's gonna be salary. So I'm only getting paid once a month instead of hourly. So that's gonna be different. And there's just gonna be a lot of new things that I've never had in a job. But like during the summertime, I have to work longer hours. Oops, I had to color this foot. But I am gonna be able to get Fridays off. So that is something that's gonna be different. And then, but that's just during summer and stuff. They'll tell me more about it when we get closer to that time. But I will get weekends off, which is nice because I don't get weekends off right now. And my relationship, my partner, always has weekends off, so the only time we get to see each other is on the weekends. But without me having the weekends off, we don't get to do a lot of activities. Oops, I just realized I missed a spot. We did get to do stuff during the winter because at my current job during the winter we do get weekends off. But now, since it's now the springtime, we don't get the weekends off anymore. So I had to, well, I've been thinking about another job anyway, just because the way my boss has been these last few months since last June. He's been acting very weird and very douchebaggy. So getting this new job, I'm hoping it's going to be better for me in the long run. Plus, all the women, or there's a bunch of women there, like as of right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, there is women, but not in my department. Oh, that looks like crap, dude. I messed up. But there's not a lot of women in my department, or in my department right now. It's only me and my boss. So it's and he's an older man, and so he has really outdated values, if you will. So it's gonna be a little bit younger women. Yes, they are older than me still. They have, like, one woman has like 4 children and stuff. So it is gonna be still slightly different. It's not like they're all gonna be my age or anything, but it's gonna be, I think, better. I mean, there's gonna probably have their problems as well, but every job does. But like I said, my boss right now is just not, he shouldn't be a manager for multiple reasons, but I'll just leave that like that, you know. So I'm hoping this other job ends up being really, really good, but we'll see. Going to be really different. It involves a lot of driving as well. So I'm wondering if they'll give me like a company car. Is that? Okay, yeah, this is part of it as well. I couldn't tell. So this is going to be fun. Let's see. Oh. These are the best colors I could find for Glaceon, which is not focusing. Oh well. Again, I'm so sorry for butchering this. I'm not the best at stuff like this. I've never been. The other thing is, well, I think that's about it actually. This new job. That's probably like the biggest thing that I wanted to talk about. There's nothing much going on other than that. I will say I was very, very nervous of putting my 2-week notice in at my current job, just because the way my boss is. But so far he's been okay with it. But I have 6 more days left as of right now. So give it time. He'll probably say or do something that's gonna make me mad, but how much I don't want to set this kind of example. Okay, that looks horrible because that just blended in the foot with the next time I'm doing color pencils. I should have done color pencils anyway. But I really want to try these markers out on a coloring page because I've used them for other things but not coloring. Anyway, I know this is not the best example, but if he says anything that makes me too irritated, I will just leave. And I'll just leave. Or even though I don't want to be that kind of person, but at the same time, I'm not going to let my last few days there be miserable just because he's upset. I mean, I was nice enough to give a 2-week notice, you know. A lot of companies, they just fire you without letting you know, without letting you have enough time to get another job. So, you know, I was just being very considerate, even though he's already irritated me anyway. Because like he's always late for work. And don't get me wrong, I'm always like a couple minutes late, whether that be 1 minute late or 5 minutes late, but I'm always there before he is. Like he's been hours late before. But if I'm late, I let him know. As simple as that. But he, for some reason, all of a sudden he has forgotten that I do that. And I text him Saturday, I think. I can't remember. And I told him, hey, I'm running a couple minutes late, but I'll still, you know, be there before you. Well, that's not what I said, but you get the idea. And he was like, okay, thank you for letting me know. Of course, I was still there before him and got all my stuff done. But then he texts me and says, your communication and accountability these last few days have been really good. They're improving. I'm like, what do you mean improving? Like, I only tell you when I'm running late. It's hard to, you know, communicate that if I'm not running late like you are. I mean, I don't know. he's very weird. And he's also the kind of guy, like, he'll sit there and he'll tell me how amazing I am. But then if he gets in trouble, all of a sudden it's my fault. My fault, you know? Like, he had the audacity one day to tell me that the reason that he got in trouble for being a bigot, basically, and because he was saying like these really like mean comments, and like, because he was mad that they wouldn't show him how to do something, but they showed me, but it's because they don't trust him, and they taught me, and he got very upset about it. And like the like main people, you know, because he might be my boss, but he's not the main manager, if you will. But he got mad when he found out the next day, and instead of being happy that people, you know, trust his employee and stuff, he said it was just because I was a woman. Mind you, that the people who taught me, 2 of them were men, and 1 of them was another woman. But he got mad about that, and he turned around and got in trouble because he was making comments about, you know, the sexist comments for 1. But for 2, he was going around being like, oh, I'm surprised that they showed you this, because they won't show like this, or they hate, like, it was just a bunch of weird stuff. So he got in trouble because somebody told on him, and it took, 3 weeks later, like, everybody's done forgot about it, like, we've moved on, and he just randomly mentions it again to me, and it proceeds to say that it was my fault because I didn't tell him that they taught me anything. And I'm just like, how is this my fault if you're the one that was making these comments? Because he got in trouble for the comments, not because of anything else, but it took him 2 weeks to come to the conclusion that it was my fault that he got in trouble for making these comments, but it's because I didn't tell him that they taught me how to do something. And I'm like, how is that my fault? In my defense, I didn't get enough time the next day because he had a meeting to go to. Sorry about that, guys. My camera died on me, and I don't remember what I was saying last before I had to charge it, so I apologize if I left you guys on a cliffhanger. But yeah. Anyway, I recently got back into playing Apex. I used to be a huge Apex fan. You don't even want to know how much money I spent on that game. Like, in-game and just on merch. This color does not look like, this looks like a blue, but when you draw, it's a green. Anyway, I just fucked up Glaceon, that's okay. Anyway. But I recently got back into playing Apex, and I have, let's just say, already got addicted to it again. Like, extremely addicted to it. But, that's okay. The goal is just not to spend as much money as I used to on it. But, I've been playing Ranked. They've changed a few things in it since I last played. Like, first of all, why is the Hemlock not a burst weapon anymore? I've been playing, and I got the Hemlock a few times, and I deadass thought it was a new gun because it was shooting weird, and I just thought it was funny because I was playing, and it would start shooting weird. I'm like, oh, this must be a new weapon, but it wasn't. It was indeed the Hemlock. it just has been reworked, but it's like it's very weird. Okay, this is not the eye color that I should have used. Anyway, that looks terrible, I'm so sorry. But yeah, it just did not. It was just very weird. Very weird. Like, it's a single fire now, but it's a single fire, okay? But that's not the problem. The problem is, it's instead of having a burst option, it now has like this big like ball of energy or something that shoots out, and you have to wait for it to recharge. I'm just so confused. This is like when they made the R45 an energy weapon. I never understood that, or why they made the Spitfire a light weapon when it used to be. Oh, I just messed up the eye. I apologize to anybody who this is triggering right now. But yeah, I don't understand what they're doing. And recently they just came out with where you could respawn your teammate like by their death box. Like that, it's neat. But what? That defeats the whole purpose of trying to be sneaky, you know, and trying to get by people and get to a respawn beacon, but whatever. See, I mean, I've played Apex since it first came out, like before it had seasons. I played it, and so I've seen I've seen all of the changes they've ever made, and some of these changes are for the best, some of them suck. I'm a hard Wraith main, but I like, you know, playing other people, of course. But I hated when they changed her, because you could go into the phase within a few seconds, and then they added a delay onto it, so it kind of defeated the whole purpose. But now they've added like these power ups or level ups that you get when you level up your shield. I don't know. Very, very weird stuff going on over here in the Apex community. But these are supposed to be two different types of purples, but I swear they look exactly the same. Oh, that looks horrible. Oh, that looks so bad. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, people. Why did I think this was a good idea? Oh wait, I just realized this whole thing is Vaporeon. That's funny. But I was playing Apex today, and the dumbest thing happened. I was in a fight. I actually have it clipped if anybody wants to see it. Oh, I painted this wrong. I am so sorry, y'all. This dark purple was supposed to be up here. Daggone, man. I am not doing so hot. Anyway, I promise, guys, next time I do this, it'll be colored pencils and it will be better. This was not the way I was going. Anyway. I don't understand why Pikachu is here. But get it, I guess, buddy. This looks like crap. Anyway, guys, I hate the to end the video here, but my camera keeps dying. So I'm gonna let it charge like overnight so I can actually finish this. So this is just gonna be part 1. I know I probably shouldn't post it until it's done, but I would like to get like a video out there. That way, if you guys tell me if the camera sucks, then I'll just go back to using my phone for a little bit. Or, you know, just kind of like a test. Like I said, this was just a test. But if you guys do like want me to finish this, please let me know. And if you don't, please also let me know, because I don't want to make the part 2 and then you guys just absolutely hate it. I know this sucks. I want to apologize like so dearly, because, but at the same time I did warn y'all. But like I was saying, in the Apex thing, I went into, like, let me finish that first, but I went into the phase, and when I did, I died while I was phasing, and I don't understand how that works. But anyway guys, I'm so sorry to end the video, but I hope you guys somewhat enjoyed it.